Guys, we got a Suzuki 90, I believe. It has no compression. There's no compression whatsoever. So this is a buddy's quad. They were running it the other day, and they did not. One of them didn't realize that it is a two-stroke, and they never put oil in the motor. So now I'm gonna pull these plastics off, figure out where that piston, and check compression. That's what I'm gonna pull this off, check compression, and then once we check compression, we can see how much we have to do to get to the piston on this tiny little thing. I really don't think a piston would be very cheap for this, piston and rings, but that'll be all up to him what he wants to do. We think it's the bad rings. Being a two-stroke. Oh, I gotta pull all this battery crap out. Pull this battery out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they fried the piston on this little guy. And then if it's worth fixing the piston, hopefully it's not too much money. Still hooked up somewhere. Oh, this side here is broke already. Oh, might be more difficult. Alright, I got that cover off. I'm going to pull the spark plug, and hopefully my oh, that's the wrong one. I thought that was the right one. Hopefully I can get a compression checker on there. Pull this off. Can't get my fat fingers in there. Compression checker. If that's the right one or not. Nope. Probably gonna be that one. so. Pretty sure it's that one, but that thing is stuck on there. Oh, where is it at? Got the box of whatchamajigs here. I really gotta get this new garage set up. Nope. That's definitely not it. Definitely not it. 17, nope. Where's that? 20? 20. 20's it, guys. Get that off. That should never be that tight. Oh, I know why it was that tight, because I used it on that skid loader. Pull that back off. That's on there. I bet there's no compression. Let's see. Zero compression. Zero compression. This thing's kind of janky. This thing's kind of janky. Pull this thing back apart. Pull this thing off of here. I bet. Then, if it's the piston, would it be just as easy to pull the whole engine to do the piston, or should I try doing the piston? Try doing the piston in the four-wheeler. Guess that's the question. Do I try doing the piston in the four-wheeler, or do I try pulling the engine? There's nothing. I thought maybe that O-ring would be a problem on there, but I got one more idea. One more idea to check compression, but I have a sneak. I think it's that piston. I'll try one more compression checker method thingy, my bobber, just to make sure that's not losing seal. It had 60 pounds of pressure that time. I don't know what this little engine's supposed to have.
Can you tell my boots?
It almost sounds like it has compression.
Are you on a video?
Yes. Matthew out of the shower yet?
Yeah, he's out of the shower. We did sparring until I started to get a headache.
So I checked the compression on there. We got 60 pounds or whatever you want to call it, PSI or whatever. And the manufacturers specify to be 115 to 130. So I talked to the owner. He said we're just going to slap some new rings in there probably, and possibly a new piston. We're not sure what parts are going to be, but I think overall we can get parts. I think a new jug and head and all that other jazz online. I think 150 somewhere in there, which ain't too bad. I don't think it's too bad. So I'm still trying to decide if I want to pull everything apart, or if I just want to go inside and order, go look for parts online. I don't know if I want to do all stock, or if we just want to see if they have like a big bore kit for it. You know, it's 80 cc's. You don't want to get much bigger than that for the little kids anyways. So that's where I'm at right now, is just seeing if we want to move up to a bigger piston. And I guess it's all going to really depend on price, and how soon we can get it in. But I really think it's definitely worth fixing for whatever, 100, 150 bucks. I think it's definitely worth fixing if we can find the parts. There is a bike shop in town that might be able to get the parts for it. There's a Suzuki dealership for quads. So as of right now, I think I'm just going to wait to pull it apart, just so nothing gets inside of the jug or inside of the block, and go from there. So alright, we're back on this four-wheeler. I think in the last shot or whatever it was, I was ordering parts. I had ordered parts to come in, and those came in. So now I have to figure out how to get this cover off. Get the cover off to the jug so we can get in there. I can't figure out how to get this pipe out. I think it should be free. Should be free. Miss one bolt here. There's a bolt here. How many bolts does it take to keep the cover on? It's kind of wild how many bolts are in here. There's that one. Now, how do we get this? How does this thing come out of here? Pipe come out. Oh, there's a clamp. There's a clamp buried right there. How are you supposed to get to that? Can't get past the I can see it, but I can't. I'm not sure. Can't get the screwdriver on there. Like, kind of. Can't get the screwdriver without pulling the tank off, and I don't want to have to pull all that crap off to get that. Let's see. There's got to be a way. I don't want to break it.
stupid thing come off of there? Sense. Come on. Ah. I don't understand why. It fell off there somewhere. Okay, got that out of the way. Now, just gotta force it out of there. Now we're down to the jug. So if I spin this guy like that, and then reline up your shot here. There we go. Now you can see in there. Zoom in. Nope. Zoom in. That there's the jug. So we have to put this 10mm back on. Have to find a 10mm wrench too, probably, because to get the jug off you gotta pull. You gotta pull the exhaust out of the way. I don't remember if the new jug came with new bolts. I got a swivel that might fit in there. Ooh. I doubt that swivel's gonna fit in there. It's kind of bulky. Kind of bulky. Yeah. see if I can find that. If I had a different swivel, I think we could get in there, but I don't know. I don't know if I got a smaller swivel.
What are you doing?
I'm filming a video, that's what I'm doing. I had a swivel, but I don't know where it went. I also knew at one time where my 10mm wrench went. There's a number 11, 7/16 right there's the number 10.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm filming a video.
Dad?
Yeah, can you go back inside? No, it's cold out here. You need to go back inside. Micaiah, I told you to go back inside, please. Go inside, please, where it's warm. Yeah. Why do you have that scope for? I got it broke free, but I can't. Can't really get that in there to that bottom nut is kind of. Oh, move that and make sure that's not in your shot. I don't think it is. Shoot, how am I gonna get that? I don't know if I have a 10mm. I don't know. I don't know if that guy will fit in there or not. I bet if I had a longer one, longer socket, or not socket, but longer extension, like a short. Well, I got on there. Oh, don't do that, bitch. Yeah, that just wants to keep stripping out. If I had one of those that was like yay big, it'd be perfect. Part of the problem is all those ones are missing. Well, those shorties are missing like that. have this. Maybe this will work. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're getting it slowly. Slowly. Coming off. Oh, I dropped it. Dropped it. Where'd it go? Let's see. We can't get this in there. We can get it in there, but it's not like. Oh. 3 hours later. That's what we got. Oh, come on, you stupid. That's not working either. See if we can't get this. Try to get that. Take that one off.
Oh, Daddy Bear.
What? Okay. Ah. Okay. There we go. She came out. That came out. But I think I gotta loosen, pull this bolt out. You can't see it. That exhaust bolt. So the exhaust will slide back and then that jug will pop up. But it's dinner time. Yeah, I'm talking about that bolt Right there needs to come out. So I'm back out here. My problem is I came out after dinner and I just started working. I didn't bother to hit record or anything, so so I pulled the head off and I pulled the jug off, and I just totally just forgot to hit record on that. And so I had to pull the coil out of the way so we can get enough room to pull the jug off all the way. Alright, here's the jug. I don't know if you can see in there. It's pretty scratched. Oh, let's see. I wish I had a flashlight. Yeah, you can't. There you go, now you can kind of see in there. See all those scratches right there? That's not good. And then there's probably some on that side. Yeah, look at all those scratches. Not good at all. So I'm glad we ordered the new jug. Glad we ordered that new jug. Get that up here. And now, where's my I had a pick, but I don't know where I put it. Alright. Found the pick I was talking about. Now we're going to take this blue shop rag stuff and we're going to put it inside the crank case, so when we pull this piston out, we don't get the little bitty hog ring, because there's like a little hog ring in here. I think they're supposed to, oh, I see it right there. How do I, which it's in the wrong sequence. Little hog ring. So when you put it back in on the new piston, the open is supposed to face up like that. This one was faced down. In all the other videos I watch, it's supposed to face up like that. Does that make sense? So we'll set that aside. And now try to get that thing out of there. Let's see. It's coming out. It's not coming out of there like it's supposed to. So We have to pull this side, this C-clip out of this side too. Or whatever you want to call that little clippy. There. I'll pull this one out. Also, try not to lose them. Just in case. Just in case we need to keep them for that other piston. It will just come out of there. Oh, biscuits. Let's see. Might have to get a flathead screwdriver and tap it a little bit. There it is. Put this in here like this and just I'm surprised that's coming out so hard. I never had one come out that difficult, guys. Oh man. Alright guys, here we are with the Suzuki. I have the jug off and the piston out. This is what we have. This is the piston that was in it. Look how bad that is. My camera will focus. See how bad that is? Man. You can see how pitted that is. Ain't that crazy? And the jug is just as bad almost. You can see the things on the inside there. Right, battery might die again. So here's that piston. Come on, focus. There it is. Look how bad that is, man. Both sides. Is that crazy? Shoot. Alright. Refocus. Yes! Okay. So I have... So that thing probably got pretty hot. Hot and no... Pretty hot and no oil at all, because of course it's 2 cycles, so there wasn't much oil. So in this one, this is the new head. Not really sure if we needed a new head, but the kit came with a new head. So there's that one. This is the new jug. And there will be a link in the description for these off of Amazon. So this is the new jug. We have to pull the old stud out of that other kit, or out of that other head for the exhaust manifold. So that's the new jug, honed and everything. I have to make sure I clean all that out before we put it in. And right here is the rest of the kit. New head gasket, new crank cover gasket. There's that. Okay. So the bevel is up right now. And then that's got to go in that groove like that. Then it just rotates around and pops into place. And then that's how that's supposed to go, just like that. And you got to make sure the piston stays where it's, the rings stay in their position like that. So when you put it inside of the quad, so I have to keep an eye on those when I put that jug back in. I'm just double checking this bottom one to make sure it's right. Looks right. Yeah, I think it's right. Just gotta make sure it stays where it's supposed to. Which I think the assembly lube will help that stay in place. So now do the wrist pin, little C-clippy thingy. It's supposed to face, get it in the groove. If I can do it with my fat fingers here. In the groove, and then, oh, come on. It's not quite going in right. I'm going to try to put this guy in there so I can come on. Maybe not. Try not to lose that thing. Having a hard time getting that clip in there. Need a pair of needle-nose pliers is what I need. Let me go get those needle-nose pliers. Alright. I got that little hog. I got that little ring in there on this side. I have to do that other side, but first we need to get the bearing in there, and I got some assembly lube, which I don't think you need very much on this little bitty engine, because this should get oil from the motor. Make sure it's good and packed in there, and then that will slide in like so. Now we have to put this in. Put a little bit of looby dooby on there. Get it lubed up. And then it's supposed to slide right on. Okay, too far. Go back a little bit. Right now that don't matter. But there's an arrow that points to exhaust. And this will go. Come on. That in all the way. And then next is the hard part of getting that other ring in there on this side. So the exhaust is, arrow's pointing back for the exhaust. So wipe my hands and let's zoom in a little bit here so you can see. Now the hard part is getting this little ring in there and making sure it's in the groove. Ah, my fingers. See, it just popped out. I use these little needle nose pliers to do the other side. I don't know if that worked. Nope, it didn't. Still poking out. I don't know how those other guys make it look so easy. Can't even get my fat finger in there. Come on. Oh, I'm so glad I put that paper towel there. Ah, it's so cold out here tonight. Come on. You piece of turkey. Try the needle nose pliers again. Oh, don't do that. Come on. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to attempt to put the jug on and try to keep the piston and the rings where they're supposed to be. Okay. Something's funky here. The can't tell what's going on with that. The ring trying to keep can't see what's going on. With the piston ring. Okay, I think the top one's lined up now. Can't tell. Something's not jiving here. Okay, that's where the top one. Come on. Okay, top one's where it's supposed to be. But now, try to get that. No. I had it where it was supposed to be, and I mucked it up. See if I can't. Okay, that's where that one's supposed to be. Come on. Can't. Don't want to force it in there, but okay, that's where that one's supposed to be. Let me grab a Sharpie. I'll have to go inside and get a Sharpie. Oh, there's a paint marker. So I'm going to mark where the piston where the piston rings line up on the piston, because it has like a little groove thingy in there, and I'll get one lined up and then the other one won't line up. Right there it is. So that one needs to be there, and then that one needs to be there. Gotta compress that ring. Come on. Okay. Now, we'll go back to the other side. Back to this side and compress that top ring. Okay. Top one's in its spot. Bottom one has got to be close. There we go. That felt like it. That's on. Okay. So this will just slide over that like that. And then head gasket. Oh, let's see. That one's different. Head gasket like that. head goes on like so. And then you take these little bitty nuts and screw them onto the studs. Come on. Wow. 10mm. Come on. So I used that other gasket set, but I wonder if I was supposed to use this one. I think they're the same, it's just these ones have this name on them. But I got looking at it and I think I need this little ring for the exhaust now that I'm looking at it, but I didn't bring I don't have a torque wrench. These are supposed to be 80-inch pounds, and I gotta probably go rent a torque wrench tomorrow. So alright guys, here's the quad. I got it all done. And these guys are having fun. Not really made for all that weight, but seems to work, I guess. And now they'll come all the way back around the house in a minute or so. I don't know when. Thanks for watching. There we are. So they're coming back around here somewhere. Right there they are, coming around. So overall, that wasn't a bad rebuild. Pretty easy. There's more work. There's more work, I think, tearing everything down on the all the plastics and everything, taking all the plastics off. That was most of the work. But I think overall it went pretty easy. It wasn't bad. Parts weren't super expensive. I think with shipping and tax, it was almost $140. Not bad. So there will be a link in the description for those parts on Amazon. I'm an affiliate, so go ahead and hit the button down there if you want to purchase one or look at all the other stuff that I have on there. Thank you, and thanks for watching.